finally found the village of Bumlidoff. It's chilly up in the mountains. A Smilo shopperia. Guess shopping here put a smile on your face. Nothing can slow you down. Good parts make for good scrap. Just what you were looking for. You look good in that. Boxes like this are few and far between. However, that's no great loss. Talking pictures from the aforetimes lacked a message. Need the right key? You need to line up the switches so they match. bristles like the hair of one electrified. You need to line up the switches so they match. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. Some of the beasts who live here have never seen day. Now hold on. Sit tight. Isn't that the mechanism? You need to loosen the bolts without rattling the mechanism. That's it. The sit-tight is loose. Time to stop horsing around and get the sit-tight back to Nocco. Now that the Majut's got a mouthful of bonbon gummy and the brand new sit-tight is in place, the Majut is ready to ride. Nocco's been training another fantabulous little critter that'll hopefully become a distraction for the hoof puff when you confront it. She's called them glitter moths, and the best way to find them is to go talk to Mito. She's asked him to keep them somewhere safe. You'll find Mito at Bright Light. He's a light-headed fellow, but hopefully he'll remember where he stored the moths. They're small airborne creatures with bright reflective wings and a conspicuous fluttering flight. Stay on top and you'll be fine. This place is called Bright Light. Mito lives close by. Let's see. With the world getting darker by the day, there's not much time left to save it, and even though you've just met, he feels you're bound to play a huge part in that. Claims to be a simple lamp maker, bringing light into the world as best he can. You've found your way through the darkness. You shine like the sun in the sky, but will you use that power to warm the world or burn it? Hopes you see how much good you can do with power like that. and how easy it is to let it drive you mad. No matter where your path takes you, though, it's important to remember where you came from. The past bright lights the present. Wonders if you know how much of an effect you've had upon the world. Your presence changes things like light changes darkness. Did you realize that when choosing where to shine? Says he can see that in the way you brighten everything up. So happy you know you're helping brighten the world. There's plenty of it that's still worth saving. Whatever happens to the world, you shone as bright as you could. That matters more than you know. Says you did the right thing in taking up with the Myriad. They buy lots of his lamps. That's a tribe that believes in the bright things in the world. Claims he wasn't trying to sell you anything. Now, says he can see by the twinkle in your eyes that you're not here to talk about your allies. He assumes you are here to be enlightened. He can't blame you, as everything just feels dark and hopeless these days. There's something about you, like you're knit together. Your fate's connected. What you've said, he feels too. So, why not call him Me Too? He senses you're like the dayfly, living every day like it's your last, afraid that when night comes, it might be proved right. Believes no one is entirely dark. Even the worst have a spark of good in them. Mito says he's not only into those who shine bright, he likes things that glitter too. He reckons you haven't seen a glitter moth, and says it's about time you did. Even though they're nesting near gone grass, they never run out of glow. Finding yourself a glitter moth would give you that glimmer of hope you need to continue all the way to the end. Glows with delight at your bright passion for the light. Can't wait to get on flatter ground. See that e-waste? You could use that for sure. The end is coming to the world, and everything else. That's sure to be useful. Wood scrap. The one kind of scrap you could actually still find growing. Don't look down. Short circuit. Crack-a-doodle. Control your destiny, or someone else will. Glittermoth Cave is right here. Might not need that now, but you will later.
Sana jotpa.
That's enough glittermoths to make her plan work.
Sana jote.
She wants you to stop worrying about the paths you've ridden and focus on the inevitable road ahead, the one that leads to confrontation with the World Eater. The hoof puff is evidence of the duality of evolution, utterly beautiful and grotesque at the same time. She means that the hoof puff has had more time to eat at the root as it's been isolated in the Knoopstonies mountains. So, based on that alone, she reckons it has suffered as much damage as the northwest root that's hidden beneath the surf. It reminds her of the gnotes and, like them, it's hoofed. They're just a lot bigger. Too bad you don't have working wings. There's an aero wreck over there. So much wasted. Hey, nice shot. Bullets everywhere. Now that's a flesh wound. Charge him. Got more than a flesh wound. As long as karma exists, the world changes, and we change with it. That's the good stuff. Thanks you for rising from your past to be a better person. Says you'll meet again. Even up in the mountains, you can't touch the sky. See that rubber strap? That'll add a bit of bounce for you. Flex up. It suits you. That sealed the fate of the third World Eater. Just one more to go. Out of Date asked to see you again to congratulate you and let you in on the final phases of his plan. This is your chance to get his priorities aligned with yours. Do right by your tribe and the world at large. Just head back to the Ark. He seemed eager to see you again. Best part of a mountain. No need to refuel.
Come, Reaper.
Out of Date thinks the time has come to end the conflict between the tribes. There won't be any winners in this war.
Balu, Putulua.
You should know it's not too late to change direction by visiting another tribe's fort. However, it might be best to stick with the tribe you've chosen already.
Wumbubu Tubuko.
He believes it'll take someone with a light perspective and key to counterbalance the Sifu's energy in the end.
Bubuko von Vunvun.
Regardless of the outcome, you need to play your part and conclude the conquest. It'll be over soon.
Koye vun. Tuvun bunun.
Out of Date reminds you that the time has come to end the tribe war.
Tuwavu.
He's happy to help.
Tuwavu.
Says there's an interesting place nearby that no one knows about, but doesn't really want to talk about it right now.
Yuba Tuluwawa.
Happy to see you stand up to the World Eater to the west.
Muk Bebuk.
Has plenty to do, so no worries.
Yavofo Lolan Wofo.
He guesses you're back for more.
Ugambun ang Ugagad Yebroma Wufu.
Says you'll meet again. Don't let it wander. Point it.
Kanamunta.
She wonders if the rumors she's heard about you finding the Ark are true.
Sana yote.
She's thrilled you found one. There's nothing you can't do.
Kialdo male kanodo.
With the world recovering, the Ark would be a wonderful way to see it. So much faster than even her favorite Gnotes.
Sana yote.
Loves that you did your best to help the world rather than hurt it. You could have used much more of that, even before you returned.
Anoraka babum.
Any idea who might be joining you on your Arky journeys?
So, what we have here is an opportunity to help your next. There's a seat open on the Ark should you want to offer it as a gesture of appreciation.
Why? You don't need anyone else but yourself and me, of course, but I'm a part of you, so that doesn't count.
If you want to go quickly, go alone. If you want to go further, go together. The only one we'd want to get away quickly from here is darkness.
But you know you can't go on without me. Even if I'm bad company, I complete you.
I think we can finally agree on something. It is better to be alone than in bad company. But best of all is being good company yourself.
Inadabsunka?
Feels deeply honored that you'd want her to come with you. An Ark is no gnote, but she can't pass this up. She's coming aboard.
Monibasa.
Noko knows she's known for saying things over again.
Beri?
Wouldn't be surprised if you met again. This story is about a hero. Got word you found the greatest glider of all, an Ark, and it's all good to go. Can't imagine how that would feel, to zoom so fast. Funny that you found an Ark when you don't need to go anywhere in it. The world's still going to be here. Proud of you for thinking about helping before escaping, either way. Wonders if there are any open seats left in that fancy Ark glider of yours.
So, what we have here is an opportunity to help your next. There's a seat open on the Ark should you want to offer it.
Why? You don't need anyone else but yourself and me, of course.
If you want to go quickly, go at...
But you know you can't go on without me.
I think we can finally agree on something.
Feels thrilled to snag a seat in your Ark. Can't wait to glide through the skies. Goop knows he's repeating himself, but can't help talking to you. Glad you're wise enough to work during the day. Says goodbye to you. Says he'll see you at the Ark. Just wants one last chance to say goodbye to the goo. Goop knows he's repeating himself, but can't help talking to you. Understands you have things to do. Don't flinch. He's helped out of date to get the Ark hardware restored. There's just some wiring left to do before the vessel's ready for takeoff. He just needs to reroute the excessive high spark to run through the proper plug in the system so it won't break the path if it blows. Gizmo isn't sure you'll need to make use of the Ark, though. It looks like your efforts to save the tree and the world are paying off. He knows your good-hearted nature means you won't leave him behind, but you need to work on yourself if he's going to be isolated with you in the Ark. There are things you don't see eye to eye on. It's not that he doesn't care about others, but the fact that the Ark only has 4 extra seats means you have to be picky when choosing company.
So, what we have here is an opportunity to help your next.
Why? You don't...
If you want to go...
But you know you
He's been thinking this whole thing with the Ark through and has decided he won't be joining you. First off, he isn't 100% sure he's got the wiring right, and really, he doesn't think he can stand being in that enclosed space with you for long. Gizmo will always make time for you. Didn't have much else to say, so no problem. Sometimes you miss the sound of breaking waves. Mito says there's darkness in everyone's life, but as a lamp maker, he wants you to know there's light too. His goal in this dying world is to be like a flame fly, burning to light the way for others, and therefore he still makes lamps. You look like you're in need of a special get-through-the-night lamp, but to make something like that, he'd need a flame fly. Says that's the kind of attitude that spreads light everywhere.
There's a bright day coming!
Hey, that's going to get you.
The only one getting...
That's...
Oh, do you...
This area is blazing hot. You'd better have something that'll keep you cool if you're going in. Blisterboo, known for its perfect temperature and atmosphere. Dark's good for sneaking up on things. There they are. You fixed those flame flies fast. looks good. The mountains make for hard climbing.
Lunko. Lunko.
Mito seems mesmerized by the flame fly, its fire now burning in his heart too.
Munkine.
Mito says the flame flies have always acted as guiding lights in his life, but with so little time left, he can't just make a lamp from scratch for you.
Tutozinkatimbo.
Sometimes there are ether lanterns as light as paper floating around in the sky at night. One of those would make a perfect fit for your fly.
Kamui.
Scour the night sky and get him an ether lantern to work with, and do it before the flame fly's life is...
Mof bom bom.
It'll have a hard time shining as bright as you already do.
That's so bright!
Seriously?
You...
Tesindo.
Mito says you're making sense to him.
Tesindo.
Understands you have other places you need to go.
Zaikantum.
Mito says you're making sense to him.
Saja sendiri. Chetsuji Machawao.
Thinks it's strange that your follower is...
Tevele Manuya.
Says you...
Bom bom. Mof bom bom.
Now that Mito has the ether lantern, he's able to convince the flamefly into making it a special get-through-the-night lamp.
Tutozinkatimbo.
He's glad he's able to help you shed some light on a world that's grown so dark.
Mof.
He wishes he could do more to help, but too much light can blind as much as the night.
Mof.
If there's any way to help you see, though, he's happy to do what he can.
Donko boykin.
Figures where there's more darkness, there's demand for more light, too.
Tesindo.
Knows you have the ark's fuse all trimmed and ready to go. Can't wait till you light that candle.
Kopasa kompo.
Says no. Just want to see what you'll do.
Songaindopo.
Thinks it's great you're leaving in the ark, even though the world is brighter than ever. Time to bring that light to other places too, right?
Mof bom bom.
He knows you spread your light throughout the land, and he respects how bright you burn.
Dirindom.
Could you enlighten him as to who you plan to bring along on your journey into the great darkness?
So, what we have here is an opportunity to help your next.
Why? You don't need...
If you want to...
But you know...
Okangung.
He's glowing like the sun that you picked him to join you on the Ark. He can't wait to bring light everywhere.
Moth Bonbon.
Mito says he's ready to illuminate your world. Such a treasure.
Waksa u Intabadan.
He didn't expect you.
Intabadan farus Waksan u Intabadan kamaklai.
He didn't
Karuta. Dana untiza fela.
He didn't
Why ad fudlea hai.
It's a ride, not a friend, right? Just be glad that beastie let you on.
Ja, widzę Njavov. Cherry la fia.
Moog says he's found keys in fluff dung before, and always wondered what they'd unlock. Discover the rest and you'll find more keys. There's plenty of poo to go around.
La fea nuch.
Moog says you did good on that last monster. He hopes you have time to help him seek out the next one.
Why adfuno diabe?
It's not too far away. It shouldn't take you as long as the previous one.
Why adfuno diabe?
But that's no reason to waste time.
Intabadam waxuva.
If you keep at the haunt, you'll round them all up in no time.
Love to see you shine on. The night may be...
I am too...
Zöne nenaftönen.
Moog appreciates your company.
Jammer fore dome dachunka.
Says goodbye to you. It's a cold zone. Even a thick coat of fur is enough to keep you warm here. You seem to have made a new friend. This is a spark plug, a place where they make the zap sparks for your go juice needs. Don't distract this beastie. It's working. You found Snodesburg. Such a neat village. Let's see. Keep your wits about you. There's a ping dish here. Just the thing for signaling. You're not dead yet. Wow, wow, wow. There's no time to look back. That's a ping dish from the long gone times. People used it to find pingals from transpongers. To get the ping dish to work, you need to... That's a match. Now you can ping all the dishes you like. Spin that paddle to turn the ping dish properly. No pings there, only pongs. Try spinning that paddle properly, please. No pings there, only pongs. 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 Pingety ping ping, you found a transmessage. Whoa, smell that? Biohazard nearby. That's more like it.
Io leggo col mame belle per.
Asks you to check.
Rock tui.
Look for a fair deal. Well spent. Everyone loves a good hat. Time to get crafty. This thing has a mind of its own. What's an aurora totem? Legend has it that activating the four of them together will form a band of your aura in the sky. That's a good sign. Small's Mart is a favourite thingamajig broker. Let's see. You've discovered Fanaki leaves, the densest jungle in the land. Better get hacking. That's the rumour. Go, beastie, go. Bang Shelter 10E. Toxins will be all over the place. Great shot. Electric. Itchy trigger. Well placed. Lightning up. Bang bang. We are lonesome animals that spend all our life trying to be less lonesome. Loot. Not your size, but it'll work. Those look sharp on you. Nothing like a story with an unexpected ending. Fired up. Stand against that. Shot through. Half-lifed.
Ja, Vedse Njavov, Tomosakula Imapela,
Moog says he's impressed. That's another monster pinned down.
Jira Vabasco,
Moog says that thanks to you, he has the monsters mapped out now.
Dakatnio Umumwaka,
Once he gets the word out, your friends and allies will know what and where to avoid.
Jamakuda Horedatunka,
He guesses you're thinking the exact opposite, and you're still eager to find more.
Jamakuda Horedatunka,
Claims he can always help you come up with a reason.
Kuali,
Heard you haunted up an ark for yourself. Now, that's one amazing kind of prize. Imagine what you could haunt with that. Thinks that's the kind of problem he could help solve.
Silogo Partinea Falish,
Thinks you might not use the ark much if the world's fine, but he'd take it out even more. Perfect for a haunting safari.
Owaksu,
Doesn't know why you try keeping things alive that need killing, especially in a world like this.
Ruvain,
Either way, though, that ark sure seems shiny.
So, what we have here is an opportunity to help.
Why?
If you want to go...
But you know...
Ruvain,
Doesn't think the two of you make a good match. You just don't have enough haunter in you.
Bon,
Moog's glad you keep coming back.
Badayan Analove,
Says goodbye to you.